We're barely into week 2 of 12, and I'm already bored. Am I going to make it all the way to 12 weeks? Hey, come check it out. Find out. Maybe bored's the wrong word. Maybe I'm not bored. Maybe I need to help you understand what I'm talking about. My name is Brandon Wilborn. This is the Weekend Trader Project, and this is my first personal update apart from my brother, Dennis, who is the rookie trader in this scenario. We are on a 12-week journey mission experiment to see if the two of us can learn how to trade. Like I said, I am rusty. I was a trader for a long time. I started when I was 13, but I haven't really consistently traded, since about 2009. And I did pretty well back then. So when I say I'm bored, what I'm really saying is I've got a challenge, and I'll share that in a moment. What we're doing again is this 12-week program that we found somewhere else, where we got some connections where we found this 12-week program, and the promise is that it can help you learn how to trade just on the weekends without having to be stuck to the screen all the time. So we're going to see if the two of us, new and rusty, can go ahead and get that challenge going. That's our goal. So my challenge personally is I'm watching these videos. I'm going through this program, and as I sit there, I can't stop my brain from saying, I know all this. I know all this. Why am I wasting my time sitting here looking at this, what I think of as the basics? And so I have to stop myself, refocus, and say, you're trying to do this for a reason. Get to it and actually follow the program. And it's challenging. I've had to watch a couple of those videos more than once because I got distracted over here. And I have to just turn on that one thing, focus in, and try to empty my cup, as my old sensei used to say, so that I can have room for more. So here's the deal. The one upside this week, we're in week 2 again. The one upside was that we got to do paper trading. We got to do back testing, practice, as it's called. And that part was actually a lot of fun. If you've ever gotten into going on to an old chart and looking up what signals you might be able to find and just try to test out a system, it ends up being a lot of fun. It's like a game. So that part was super fun. I enjoyed it. The practice sessions for this program ask you to do 5 to 15 minutes of work every day. And if you can do 5 trades a day in that 12-week period, you're going to get somewhere around 400 trades total between the whole program. I'd have to do the math to make sure on that. But anyway, so I did that, and I had a good time. I took the trades that they had previously done, their historical trades, and just went back on the chart to that point, followed along so that I could understand their process and their method, and journaled those as if I was taking real trades so that I could catch my thought process and make sure that I was paying attention. And then, like I said, it gets fun. So I actually did not just 5 or 6 trades, I did 18 extra trades, where what I did, again, because my goal is to rehash and sharpen those skills again so that I can hopefully use them to help my family. Those 18 trades, though, I pared everything down. I went with one signal, one trigger, made it as simple as possible, one trade at a time. Didn't get into multiple trades. Didn't get fancy, just one trade at a time with one trigger, and took it out about a year, 18 trades. I was really pleased with the results. Even though it had a 50-50 win-loss ratio for that particular simplified system. Half the trades were winners, half the trades were losers. But their overall result was a gain of 4.83%. That ain't bad for a simplified system. I know from personal past experience that I can make a few tweaks on that and those results will be much better. Very simple results, very simple tweaks like, hey, once I'm up 8%, don't let it go all the way down to a 5% loss. But I wasn't trying to study that at this point. I was just focusing on getting in and getting out, making sure I was doing the practice. One of the other things on that was I was only risking 1% for each trade of this virtual account through the paper trading platform. If I had taken a slightly larger position size, because my positions were about 1/8 of the account value. So if that was a $100,000 account, it was only $12,500 invested with a 1% risk of the total account, 1,000 at risk or less. If I had done 2 trades at a time instead of just 1, that automatically bumps my new return over 9%. If I had done 3 trades, you're looking at closer to 15%. And that's a really simple way. If I had held on longer in some cases, it would have increased both my win-loss and my overall percentage. So for this super simplified method, I'm happy with it. I think I'm ready to get started going more complicated next week and see where it goes. So what am I working on? The next week, a few tweaks, better results, and really just staying focused and not letting myself get distracted and say, oh, I know this, I'm a big expert, because I'm not. If I were an expert, I'd be a bazillionaire, but I'm not. So I'm trying to get back on track. You can watch me become accountable. You can watch my brother and him going from standard, never done a trade before in his life, to learning how to do this from scratch, and see if we actually make our goal. See if we can get to the point where we can trade successfully, because 90% of traders end up failing. And we don't want to be among the the detritus on the trading floor. So I'm going to get back to these basics. And if you would like to join us, if you would like to see if a couple of chuckleheads can actually make it in the trading world just from running this course, then join us. Subscribe, leave a comment. And if you are just starting out, or if you are returning as a trader or trying to hone your skills, leave a comment about that too. Tell us what you're working on. Tell us what things you like. And next time I see you, I'll be with my brother. I'm looking forward to that. That is the most exciting part of this whole 12-week process, is I get to hang out with my brother who's in Korea. And so we don't get to see each other often enough. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And check out whatever recommended video YouTube thinks you should watch next. Cheers.